Zeri and want to scale it into the late game, but you play into a not use Kalista.
Alfari, what do you think about the Zeri and Renata for the bot lane roundout from Misfits?
I mean, I really like Misfits bot lane pairing, actually.
Level 1 built a big advantage for himself, while Irrelevant is now finally able to fight back. You can see why that pressure is going in his favor. Lysandra as well. Lots of AoE early on in the game. And dives, we saw it go so wrong for Astralis in the previous game. This one much earlier should be much easier to execute. Demolish proc already coming through. Maybe they can just go for the plate. Niski on the way up as well. No one's taking the tower aggro yet. It's Elyoya immediately. He starts to run away slowly but surely. The Ice Shard goes a bit wide, but the auto will not. Mad Lions the way they worked with their recalls, even if the timings were not ideal. Mersa doing what he can to flash over the wall, hooking, locking him down.
Oh, wow.
Blast cone, they have to get away from that one. Mersa just instantly gone. The Misfits at least will be able to grab this dragon uncontested.
When the dragon dies though, this opens up a play for Mad. Top for the third time in the game. Irrelevant extremely low, no mana. GP ult to push the wave in. Irrelevant has to kind of tank the wave here to stop them from being able to get to the tower range. And they're going to go anyway.
Nowhere for him to go, just trying to delete the wave so they cannot push any further time. But, well, now the problem comes to bot lane. They did enough on the top side of the map. They're going to look for a little bit more here on the bottom side. They know the support is vulnerable. There is no cleanse for Mersa. That is easy pickings. Only level 5. A perfect hook right as one body falls. Another will follow. Mad Lions, it has been incredible.
And it was... Oh, gets cancelled here, Armored. Might be in trouble. Gonna fight off Irrelevant, dodge away from the Q, see if he pops the Ornals here, Irrelevant.
Doesn't like his lane. He's a second jungler, effectively. But now finally he gets to come home and maybe look for a dive here onto Neon. No cleanse, as you highlighted. Locked up as he tries to get over the wall. Give this man a break. Buys a bit more time with the bailout, though, but cannot quite get it done. Unforgiven, firing back and finding the kill.
Okay, 1 for 1. Not the worst there for Misfits. We'll see if they can find more here. Schlatan's on the way. Mad don't have vision on him. Niski no flash. Unforgiven does. No pullback from Mersa. Looks like they're praying it's not a cloud. And Infernal would be top tier. Mountain would be all right. Yeah, Infernal, fantastic for Misfits. That's exactly what they want.
Through. Kaiser not going to overcommit on the hook. It's just going to be about breaking down mid-tier 1. Second charge should come out as well.
They're going to go for 2 towers here. They don't have Lysandra ult.
Relevant off to the side. This could be big. Instead, turning to Niski, though, going for the knockup onto Lysandra. That's a difficult target to finish off. Trying to just get him out of the fight. His Armat leaps out to safety, trying to get away. Stun coming over the wall. VTO going to be away from that one. Here comes the Renata ult across the wall. They're going to start tearing each other to pieces. Schlatan now stepping in. Unforgiven so incredibly strong. He's still standing. Unforgiven going to get taken down. The bailout coming in clutch. Niski will not turn back. And Misfits
for this mid tower. They have 2 creeps, but Misfits being out of position should guarantee it. It's just a case of do Misfits engage. Here's the TP from Irrelevant in mid lane. They're gonna have to collapse here. Armut has TP too and he has ult. They're gonna try to find an angle here. Misfits just gonna chase them.
Walking now into the pitch. Irrelevant with the ultimate. Has to wait for them to group up, try to find something. BTO now hooked, now locked up. Warren ulti, where are they going to go for? Niski, good use of the frozen path. They are going to walk away, just forced to use the GPL.
No Ornald. They're just going to start it up. Looks like they just want to try to look for the flip. If Elyoya goes in, they can look for it. Eyes on Niski.
Niski ready. A lot of AoE damage. Hook is going to go wide, though. That's going to be big. Niski not going to take the claw into the midst of the team. Neon waiting over the wall. Dragon getting lower and lower. Elyoya now trying to step forward. Bailout coming through. Rather, ulti coming over the wall. Niski now going in. Neon, that's going to be the cleanse now. Burned out. Misfits retreating as 5. They know that they got what they came for. They do not need to risk anything else. Relevant in the middle of Niski. That's a 3-man. Now going to go golden. Buys himself a brief moment as the rest of the team goes through. It's a reset for Elyoya. It's going to be Misfits getting slaughtered. The 2-man knock up into the wall. The resets left and right. Vatio trying to get something done. Neon running for the hills. But overall, Mad Lions taking every... Oh, and surviving under the towers with only the Ahri for reliable wave clear. It's kind of lead.
Yeah.
But again, the sliver of hope side of Misfits is this Infernal. They have the Ornn, they have some tools to make this fight.
With the cannon, they didn't get it down, and Irrelevant's not there yet. They're going to defend the tier 3 unless Schlatan can find a hero play here with a flash ward jump kick onto Unforgiven. The thing that stings again for there's no 1-4 here from Mad Lions, so there's no pressure on any other lane, so Misfits can just invest everyone here to defend. Kaiser hits VTO.
Lands in. Schlatan sidestepping, sentences VTO to death. He goes golden, buys himself a brief moment with the bit. Gonna be good. Hostile takeover buys a bit more space. GP getting cut down. Misfits. Maybe they found it. VTO, he's still got 2 stacks left. Niski's all out of mana, and now Unforgiven, the last man standing. They're doing so much work, but it does not matter. Misfits, how do they do it?
That was a massive fight for Misfits. They just need to buy a bit more time. Eyes on Niski though, he's looking for Neon. They should know that he has no cleanse. He's Mad Lions' target.
Going in, kicking the jungler away. Maybe a little bit of a mistake because now he's just going to get locked up. He has to follow up onto Elyoya. VTO pursuing. They're just trying to take out the jungler. In the meantime, Mad Lions, what is their call? The Charm Man disconnect. VTO, the hero play. We talked about jungle mid, and here they are standing strong as they find the jungler of the Mad Lions. Mad Lions are now forced to commit. They have to stay for this. Niski's going to die. It does not work. Niski overstays the hostile takeover. Glinta and GP beating the hell out of each other, and it's Misfits Misfits, who are coming out on top. Neon ready to go over the wall in a moment if he needs to. Kaiser getting thrown back in, trying to buy space, trying to buy time, but it's Unforgiven. He laid Forgotten in the fight, but he still does so much damage. Armand in the midst of the pit, but Neon is stacking. He's got so much speed, he's got so much damage. It's an absolute brawl. It is a bloodbath, but Misfits will find the Infernal Soul.
They have no smite. They're being very cautious about this because they need to secure it, but the Mad Lads of Misfits have done it. And
Exposure. Yeah, that Callista damage is nuts, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't get the objective in the end.
Charm hits. They can find a kill here if Irrelevant pops the ult. They're going to commit towards it. Callista ult on cooldown.
Going to get locked up here. They need resets. They need the Lissandra passive. They need the Viego possession. They will
face checks. Niski's going to have to be the one to step up. He doesn't have flash though. 1 CC hits. He's dead. Irrelevant. Eyes on him. Zlatan looking for the kick.
Kicking Unforgiven back into the team. The CC is there. The damage is there. The GP ult is big though. Keep your eyes on the barrels, baby. Arma can do something. Neon very, very low, but Mad Lions getting cut down as VTO starts to tear through the team members one at a time. Irrelevant. The front line that they needed. Misfits find another fight. They will look for the Baron. And there's no way you can get a barrel in that pit.
This is risky. Misfits
4K,
have very
lower.
little tools here. Kaiser's just going to go in.
Lower, VTO locked up, Ultra Shock Laser, a bit of poke.
Yo-Yo's almost here. They have to finish.
Where is it going to go? Arma throwing out the Q a little bit early. They're going to finish the Baron, but they might all lose their lives in the process. VTO taking out the base off as fast as humanly possible. He does. It's so big, too, for how they win. The fact that they found the comeback. Because against SK, they dominated in the early game. Against BDS, they just outscaled. It was simple. It was clear how they won the game. We didn't need to overcomplicate it. But here, the fact that they found these fights, that they took these opportunities. Yes, Mad Lions may have overstayed their welcome on the top side, but it does not matter. When that opportunity presented themselves, Misfits found it. And now they're looking to break down this tier 2 tower. But here comes the TP.
Here comes Niski. Neon has cleanse. Mersa, of course, doesn't. So he might be the target here for Niski. They're bunched up.
This is the worst place to be against Lissandra. Everybody locked up into the immediate GPO, but it's not the takeover. It's so damn good. Misfits turn on an instant. Baiting them into the fight. VTO now hunting for blood as everything falls apart. They thought they had them in the pinch, but Misfits will not fall.
They can end the game here. They have a wave. It's 40 seconds on the rest of Mad Lions. It looked like they had Misfits in a choke, but it was Mad Lions who grouped up against the hostile takeover, the massive Ornult. Huge plays from Misfits. They're going to push in here. Can they end?
The counter-engage just too much for Mad Lions to deal with.
They have to go for it. They have to go for it. Irrelevant just needs to step up and tank them. Elyoya and Unforgiven, what can you do?
2 men standing. Enough resets, maybe, just maybe you can get something done, but they can't. They cannot stand strong.
They're too scared.
The cannon minions are here. Unforgiven just trying to shred it, but Neon now happy to have a little bit of a 1v1 for a brief moment. The bailout still there to buy him a bit more space, to buy a bit more time. A little bit of an ego battle. He's going to lose it in the end. Unforgiven clearing the way. Misfits. Oh no, Misfits, what have you done to build up such a massive lead? To throw it all away on the back of an ego battle with an enemy 80 carry. Committing a lot. The ward will fade away. Limiting that option, limiting that potential. Neon, though, very fast. Leap over the wall, could try to go for something instead.
Here they go. Here they go.
Pit. Potential 50-50 as they try to burn it down. 4K, they're holding it. They're going to get the shutdown. VTO now running. The Nautilus ult is not going to amount to a single thing. Niski's on the backside, but it's too little, too late. The hostile takeover buys this more space. He manages to make it work. Niski in the middle of everyone, but the Lissandra damage on its own will not be enough. Misfits stand tall.
Can they get the dragon? Can they get the dragon? There's no smite.
Maybe they can get it. Maybe they can find the reset. There has to be hope. There has to be something, but there is nothing left in this game for Mad Lions. They thought they had the win on a silver. This could be the greatest play we have seen all year. He's going to get it. One more. Maybe he can get it done, but no. The Gen G flare to come out. VTR. Baron set to fall again. If this one falls, surely it will be game over. It could all just come down to the fight.
Here they go.
Engage now coming out. VTO off to the side looking for the pick. Unforgiven again. Locked up. It's so Unforgiven. Damage. Unforgiven. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Unforgiven falling. That is the death sentence. Mad Lions, 3 members still standing, but they are dead.
It's over.
Men walking. That is the final nail in the Mad Lions coffin. They built half of it themselves, but Misfits are more than happy to finish it for them. Armand running. Misfits running down the mid lane towards the Nexus to finish this game, to move up, to tie with the Astralis, to turn around their season. They will find the upset win. They will take down the Mad Lions.
Whew. That was intense.